Hey everyone, I was just sitting here thinking and thought, I need to kind of record what it is and why I'm doing it as far as the ultra marathon stuff. For years I have always wanted to do ultra marathons. Don't know why, I've just always wanted to do that. I guess it goes back to when Randy Halbig and I used to run all the time. There were some guys that would run for Montrail, and they would post these videos of just these really cool places. And it's interesting now when I look back at them, I can see, I've seen so many race videos. It's like, oh, okay, that's on the escarpment on the Western States 100 trail, or that's on this trail, or this is Leadville, or this is Hard Rock, or whatnot. I thought that's what I really wanted to do. Fast forward a few years, train a lot, really just struggling with training. But it really wasn't until I decided to do the Ironman. And the thing about doing the Ironman was that the guys I hung out with, that's what they did. They did Ironman. Tommy Rowland, Brent Couture, Brian Tinius, Jeff Tinius, that's what they did. They did the Ironman. So I thought, I'll do it. So I decided to go ahead and do the Ironman and train for it. But really, I didn't do my coach. My coach at the time was Jan Ward, and I just didn't do her the good service of actually training. I think I kind of coaxed her into giving me the whole training block of information, and so I kind of took that and I kind of picked apart what I wanted to do, not what I should have done. And so I came to Ironman and did Ironman. I suffered through it, all 16 hours of it. But I completed it, and that was good. I was that guy. I was the guy on the course that everyone would look at and say, well, if that guy can do it, then I can do it. So I was that guy. It was good to learn that I could start at the starting line and know I could finish something. Know that I was excited. I was ready to get in the water. It was just an exciting time. And I think that's just my mentality. I'm ready to start something, ready to go. Just like going on a trip. I love driving away from the house and getting on the road in the first hour of the trip. It's just like, oh, this is awesome. So anyhow, fast forward now. After Ironman, I approached Dylan Hammonds, and Dylan may remember this. We went out to lunch. And we went downtown, went to lunch. And I kind of fumbled through the whole asking, or maybe he knew it wasn't the right time, but I really wanted for him to coach me doing ultra marathon. But anyhow, it didn't work out, and that was probably for the best. So a year ago this month, I approached Dylan again and said, hey, I really want to train to do an ultra marathon. And so Dylan agreed and to coach me. And it was just what I needed, because Dylan, he just gives me my training blocks once a week. He doesn't give me any more information than that. That's about it. If I miss a workout, I get a text. Hey, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Are you going to run today? And I can't say that I hit every single workout, but looking back, I would say I probably hit at least 90% of all the workouts, 95% of all the workouts. Some of them probably were not up to the snuff. I might get out there and not really want to push intervals or whatnot. So, I'd rebel a little bit. But the one thing I found out through this whole training thing is I enjoy training. And so today it's Thursday, late afternoon, and I'm kind of ready to do the race on Saturday, the Land Between the Lakes 60k. But it's funny, I sit here and I think the biggest thing I'm ready to do is actually get back to training. So I've signed up for the Tunnel Hill 50 miler. So I'm really excited about that, but it's funny, I'm ready to get to training. This 2 weeks of taper has just been absolutely brutal, because we don't train a lot. I've had a really great training partner. Eric Reichelt's been my training partner this whole time. And throughout this whole process of training since a year ago, he's lost 80 some pounds through this whole thing. We've been lifting weights and that sort, and so I'm ready to get this race done. I'm ready to put it in my back pocket, and I'm ready to get on with training. I've asked Bobby Grant at the health park to write up a weight routine for me. We've done probably 3 weight routines. We cycled through them every 3 to 4 months already, but I've asked him to really give me one that's gonna lean me out, possibly take some of the bulk off, good heavy lifting, but also flexibility and that sort, so that way I'm ready for the 50 miler. Actually, hopefully in better shape than I am now, which, to be honest, I'm probably in better shape now than I was to do the Ironman. I can pretty much say that, yeah. Because if you look at my Ironman photos, I'm just a butterball, and it was too much. So here it goes. So we're gonna do the Land Between the Lakes, and I felt like I needed to record this. I thought about recording all this before we started, but I didn't. So that's about it. See ya. Thought I'd go through some of my gear. So my nutrition here, bananas, oranges, shots, Cliff Shot Raz. My Solomon pack with 1 bottle of Sword, which is a carbohydrate sugar thing, bottle of water. I've got extra gels in here. I've laid out my running gear. I run on trails in the Hoka Challenger ATR 3s. So I've got those. I do have some warm tights. These are kind of my running shorts. I've got a rain jacket here just in case. I've got my calf socks, and then socks and heart rate. Entire change of clothes here, and then I've got some cold gear. Just a hat, arm warmers, a buff, warm socks, but I will take an extra pair of shoes. So that's it. Have a day, brother. Thanks, man. All right, the Dynamic Duo crew heading out. We're heading to the first aid station. Greg and Eric got off good, stayed on pace to the trail entrance. We're going to try to catch them at this at one of the aid stations and see if we can get there in time.
want to refill? You good? Yes. You can't get lost at the nice aid station. Have a day, guys. Have a day. Yeah. You need water refilled? Yep, I'm almost out. I've had one gel. All right, you're an hour in. Yeah. Okay, so you need to probably get some more calories in. All right, let's do it. We'll see you at next one. Stay patient though here. This is gonna be you're gonna start getting elevation on this backside. All right. It's a long day. We don't want to lose it in that first lap. Nice work.
Great job, Greg. Great job, man.
How's it going? Walk it, 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 walk it.
It was hilly. Thanks.
All right, so only a couple miles to the next one. Still hilly. Into the first loop right here, brother. Good time. Right. Let's go, buddy. Sword there.
Water.
You look in good spirits, buddy. Hey, this is the loop that's mentally tough. You there? All right. There. Just right there.
You want water?
We'll see him, man. Stay strong. Start getting salt in. You're gonna have to start doing some salt.
Okay, I got my drop bag. I got some.
Relentless forward movement. Roger that mentality, brother. Yeah? That's okay. Now just respect the hills on these next sections, right?
Oh, that's okay. Don't push. You put a regular Band-Aid on. Oh, yeah. Ooh, hey.
Guys are starting to feel a little bit of the day. Starting to feel a little of those first twinges and tiredness. So they're doing awesome though. It turned out to be a beautiful day. It is. A lot of people coming in feeling it. It's all good. It's on now. Project Rise is coming out. There he is.
Hey, what's up? I had to reset there. Walk that last half. It was good walking with you.
Nice to walk with you.
Oh. Looking good.
Looking great, bud.
Hurt? A little bit.
A lot of people are.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
They just don't give out buckles.
Great job, guys. Way to go. Way to go.
Carnage all around. You guys are still moving. Like they're dropping. People are wadding up. People are wadding up their stuff and calling it quits,
Oh,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
That guy just gave you the sportsman award. Said you're picking up gels and everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that was a tough section there. That's always going to make you question.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's all, you can't make your decisions going uphill. We're going to get in. We'll get a nice rest at the aid station. Recoup. Read some letters. Gary Robbins cough. And then go. Good job, guys. I'll see you there. Almost there. Second loop. Yeah!
You're doing awesome.
All right. Josh. Hey, how are you? Thank you.
Just outside the second aid station, waiting for Eric and Greg to come through. They're doing great. It's getting warm out. A lot of people are dropping. There's carnage everywhere. So a lot of people drop down distances. Some people just plain old dropped. but it's been great watching them grind this out, man. They're gonna get their buckle. It's really super cool. It's just beautiful out here at LBL. I mean, trails, man. We're killing it. Run when you can. You know, walking. Sometimes it gets in. Test it out every now and then, alright?
I'll wait till I get out on the trail for that better. It's going to be a religious experience.
World at that.
Yeah.
You want one of your little bananas? It's a little guy.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Here you go. Look how giant that guy is.
It's like those little cans of Coke. Yeah. Loop 3, and hamstrings are tight, knees are tight, calves are tight, back is sore, my hands are bloated. Take my wedding ring off. Yeah, this is tough. This is really tough, but every step forward. To me, this is the worst section. Officially made it to the ultra distance. Eric's back behind me. I think he's feeling it pretty good. Just chugging along. Just making it through. This is really hard. His third lap's really, really tough. But we'll make it. Oh, there's a side stitch. Look at that view though. Isn't that beautiful? Alright. Heading down to the basically really the last aid station until they head back. Well, second to last. But we're doing great. We're into that power walk, having some aches and pains, but everybody is. It's getting warm. It's beautiful out. And we're almost gonna get that buckle. Yeah. So what do you think about your first ultra experience? Not quite finished yet, but it's been pretty cool.
Didn't die.
Right, waiting for them at the last aid station. They'll have 1.7 miles of road back to the finish line. It's been an amazing journey. Awesome day.
Great job, buddy. Ultrarunner. Huh?
It's hard.
Yeah. It's really hard. And you're doing it. You've had a great attitude all day. Killing it, man.
dude up there, right there. He's a bad. That guy right there just started running 8 months ago. He just did his first 60K. He lost 80 pounds. Amazing.